G from Facebook asks, should the iPhone have a physical keyboard?
No. And I am very grateful that it doesn't. And, this was something that initially, you might remember the first video I recorded about the iPhone was me saying I wasn't going to get one because I love the physical keyboard. I've never been able to type faster in my entire life than on the iPhone's keyboard, the virtual keyboard. The iPad, I think, could stand to have a physical keyboard, and I've seen some cases that have the keyboard built in, although I've not used one yet. The iPhone virtual keyboard, I think, has been amazing from day one, and it's only gotten better over time. Of course, because of faster processor, it becomes more responsive. I don't think it would be served well at all by having a physical keyboard. Maybe you want to attach one to it, fine. Go for it. I've been extremely happy with the virtual keyboard, and I'm not the only one. I think the trend certainly over time has been physical keyboards disappearing. People using them less and less because the virtual keyboards became much more easy to use. And I wouldn't say that with the keyboards or virtual keyboards of yesteryear, and that's what I was used to. So if you've only used a virtual keyboard on another device, not an iOS device, specifically, either an iPod Touch or an iPhone, don't judge until you've had a chance to use it. I love the fact that it automatically corrects text that I had inadvertently typed, like a misspelling. I have counted on it to the point where I'm like not even close to keying in the correct characters, yet the iPhone figures it out. Doesn't happen every single time, but its predictive abilities to take a look at a typo and say, oh, I think you meant this, I would say 80 to 85% of the time it's dead on. And I appreciate that. And it's certainly not frustrating. And when it comes to technology, especially consumer or personal technology, if I'm frustrated with it, I'm done. And I don't care what, who, when, where. If it's frustrating, I set it down, I don't use it again, and I look for another solution. So just know that I do not believe the iPhone, the iPod Touch, or, the iPad, I think, could benefit from having a keyboard, which, of course, you could use now. You could use, a Bluetooth keyboard with the iPad, the iPod Touch, or the iPhone with the OS revision. But it's not always practical to carry around with you. One of the reasons why if given the opportunity, I would take a look at a case that has a nice keyboard built into it to carry around with the iPad. But the iPhone, no keyboard other than the virtual keyboard is required, in my opinion.